So this is the flower bed. We're going to start over there. And my sad little starts that should have been planted forever ago. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So let's go ahead and work our way over there. All right. So nothing sprouted. Well, a few things sprouted there. They died. We have some loofah that is going to be going in actually really soon. Oh, there's stripes all over it. Okay. So we have some loofah that are going to go in soon. I have too many, so hopefully the ones that are still happy will thrive. We've got a pepper plant. I can't remember exactly what this is, but it's a pepper. I tried to get my figs to grow. They just dried up and withered. These were tomatoes. I didn't have space for them, and they died before I could get space. Another watermelon. I'm probably going to give that one away because I've got 3 watermelon plants. Some more cucumbers. I want to get these in the ground as soon as possible. So once I get the other side of the garden up, that's going to be one of the first things in. And then these bell pepper plants. I don't think this one's going to make it, but they were on clearance at Walmart for $1. So I got 3 of them. I knew that they probably wouldn't make it, so I'm not very upset about that one dying. But we got 2 bell pepper plants, so those are going to go in soon. Some flowers. I have no idea what they were. Only a couple of them are still okay. They need to be transplanted. Maybe they'll sprout up again. And then my blueberry. Look at her. I need to get some blueberry fertilizer, which is why she's kind of light green. But I need to get her repotted and some fertilizer that goes for her. And then this bag is the one with the fenugreek and oregano and then a watermelon. And that is a male flower. This one's just now flowering. Okay. We've got a burgundy okra and then 2 green okras and a mint. I know this is probably going to take over this whole bag, but I'm okay with that. And then we've got this that's either a cilantro or a parsley. I'm not sure. But it bolted. Look at how pretty those little flowers are. So pretty. And then we've got some calendula. That's all the way across. And then we have a couple different kinds of nasturtium. We've got 2 different red varieties. And then a yellow variety over there. We've got 2 zucchini. They were in the same pot. So, sorry. So this guy's a little bit smaller. And this guy's a little bit bigger. But we should be getting flowers and zucchinis here in not too long. And then I believe these guys are self-heal. My hand keeps taking the focus away. But I can't remember exactly what I planted there. And then we've got a couple thyme plants. I think we have a total of like 3. And then these frilly little guys are yarrow. Those go pretty much all the way across the back here. And then hollyhocks or marshmallow. I'm not sure which one these are. And then I'm pretty sure that's a hollyhock back there. Pretty sure that's also a hollyhock that's not going to do anything. And then we've got our cucumbers, our pickling cucumbers. They have actually given us so many cucumbers already, and we're about to get so many more, which I'm super excited about. Oh, I have another cucumber branch on the ground back there. They spread like, oh, I have a gigantic cucumber back there. Okay, well, we'll get that in a minute. And then this watermelon, which has a little watermelon there and a little watermelon up there. Let's go around. The front, I do have weeds in the yard. This one's just a pretty weed. It's the same as this one. Look at how pretty this is. It's so pretty. So that one's going to stay because it's pretty. I'm probably going to pull that one out because I think I'm going to do a pathway around to the other garden. This is a type of amaranth, so it's edible. So those are staying in the ground. And then this is, what's it called? Purslane. This is also edible, so it's staying in the ground. This is not edible. These gotta go. Okay. So those are staying. But yeah, I'm gonna do a pathway around, and I think I'm going to get this watermelon up off the ground because the rocks are damaging it. So it's got all these scars on it from the rocks. So I don't like that so much. Then I've got this holy basil. Oh, there's a spider web. I almost stuck my hand in a spider web. We got holy basil here and holy basil there. We've got a cantaloupe here because I originally planted cantaloupe here. It didn't do anything, so I planted the watermelon. Now we got both. Hopefully that doesn't affect either of them too badly. And then we've got this beauty. Look at how pretty. I can't remember what those are called, but I saw them at my local plant shop and I couldn't help myself. They tickled my little black soul. Okay, let's work our way over here. See if we can't maybe get that gigantic cucumber. Oh, and then we've got an oregano. And I think I'm just going to give up on this one because it's literally been this size the whole time. Okay. Look at her. That's a perfect pickle. Oh no. Okay, well that was not ideal, but actually it kind of was because that branch needs to stop growing pickles right up against the wall where I can't see them. See if we got any more back there on this one. Okay. Doesn't look like it. All right. I think it's just the one pickle. I may actually get rid of this cucumber plant because it's not really doing anything. And this one is kind of an overachiever. Look how cute this little watermelon is. Super stoked. I need to get a T-post in the ground because this is leaning pretty hard. Let's go put this in the shade. Okay. Shade. Ooh. So this, let me step back a little bit. This I'm super excited for. It's a giant wheel for like the wheel for wire. We got it from Facebook Marketplace for free. I'm going to burn it so it doesn't rot any more than it already is, and linseed oil it. And I'm going to use it as the base of a sitting area with a teepee trellis around it. Super excited about that. Okay, back this way. We've got our two cactuses. My poor prickly pear cactus, I need to repot her because that pot's not heavy enough which is why she's leaned up against the wall because she kept getting knocked down by the wind. And then we got our cow tongue cactus. I think I need to fertilize the cactus. And then over here is the main garden. So we've got some celery that I'm probably going to pull here soon. Get this bed freed up. These were tulips. No, daffodils. Daffodils. So those are dying back and going into the ground for next year. We've got some ancho chilies that are not anchoing. A random tomato plant that I'm probably just going to get rid of. A bunch of basil that went to seed. And then a plant you're going to see everywhere is marigolds. They're everywhere this year. We have some kale that is being infested by aphids. It's not very happy right now. We have some of the last garlic that's, well, regular garlic that's still in the ground. This is our Tabasco pepper, which is doing relatively well. We got some Swiss chard, more marigold, more kale, more marigold. And then in that same bed is the gigantic jalapeno that is trying to take out this trellis. We've got a beautiful onion flower that goes all the way over here with all the other onion flowers. We've got our mulberry tree that is almost as tall as me now. She's going to need a repotting here soon. We got more Swiss chard in with our fig tree. She's super happy. I did end up topping her, taking this top branch here out. She was well over 6 foot and I couldn't reach the new growth, so I cut her down. We've got this pepper, which I can't remember what it is. Oh no, where's the tag? The tag was around here somewhere. But she is finally putting on flowers, so we will find out soon enough what she is. And then we've got this, which is a cayenne, but the peppers are absolutely gigantic. So I'm kind of scared. I have a bad feeling these are going to be stupid hot, and they're starting to ripen. So we're going to find out soon. Got some thyme, lots of thyme. We need to harvest some of her. She's beautiful. We've got carrots. These ones have always been kind of sad, but they're carroting, so we'll leave them alone for a little bit longer. A broccoli that I'm going to get rid of here soon because I've got other broccoli over here that's going to go to flower. This one never even broccolied, so we're waiting for that one to broccoli. We've got borage that is smothering a ghost pepper, so that will be moved. We've got our cobra pepper that is thriving, so she's staying here. She's also got some garlic in there with her. And tiny little volunteer lemon trees from the lemon tree that died. So hopefully we'll get a lemon tree. That one has that broccoli. And then we have our artichokes. We've got one artichoke in here. Look at how pretty. And then we've got 2 artichokes in this one that had the old lemon tree in it. They're not as happy because they're kind of squished in here. So once they die back, I'm probably going to give them their own space to let them thrive. This had garlic in it. That's all harvested out. This bed is very sad. I don't know why it's sad, but it's sad. It's got some onions in it. that aren't going to do much. They're just going to be tiny little baby onions. Tomatoes that I need to thin out. And then a Carolina Reaper that is just, it's not doing anything. It's just staying that size. So I think I need to move it. We've got our chili tapine that is thriving. She's super excited about life. And then our strawberry plants that are strawberrying. Look at how pretty that is. In fact, I think that one's ready to harvest. This one's got a little bit more time. But we're finally getting strawberries. We were only getting runners. See? And there's a bunch of them. We're still getting runners. Like there's a new runner over here. Actually, 2 new runners right here. So we're about to have more strawberries than I can handle in here, which I'm not complaining about. And then this little bag has a gigantic collard in here. So this is all collard. And it's gone to flower. So we'll be keeping these because this is another one that made it through the summer last year. And then this is a potato that the collard is leaning into. And my first potato flowers ever. Super excited about that. And then our hollyhocks. This one is already flowered and is producing seed. We've got 2 more hollyhocks that haven't done anything yet. And then this is not an ancho. I can't remember what this was. Ancho, Albano, Anaheim, maybe? I think that's right. This is the Anaheim. It's not very happy, but pretty sure this is the Anaheim pepper. More marigold, more celery, another onion flower. This is a green onion flower. It actually flowered twice, which I've never seen before. Oh, my phone is super hot. Okay, so we've got a Swiss chard that is overpacked. And then with that, we've got a couple garlic, some Thai basil, some lemon balm, and a dill. And then we've got elephant garlic. I've got 1 scape. I'm super excited. Some more elephant garlic and our Thai dragon pepper. Give me a second, there's someone here. Okay, sorry. That was my husband's medicine order. Thai dragons, elephant garlic, more elephant garlic. We've got these really awesome mushrooms. I think those are, yeah, bird nest mushrooms. They're so cool. Okay. And then we've got this bed, which is sweet potatoes and a Sweet 100s tomato that I have not staked up yet. So it's sprawling everywhere, but we're already getting ripe tomatoes off of her. And then we've got some Mexican green chili peppers. Look at how beautiful. We've got these 4. We've got more marigolds. And then another tomato. This one is not doing so well. I think it's got a copper fungus. So I need to spray her down. Make her happy again. We've got our shishito pepper and more tomatoes. These are volunteers, so they're most likely Sweet 100s. We've got another pepper. This one is another ancho. We're getting peppers on her soon. We've got a cabbage. This is one of the ones that I'm kind of sacrificing to the aphids, but I may harvest her soon. She's pretty happy. And then we've got, this is where I had a bunch of onions. I've only got 1 left in there to let her go to seed so I can get some Walla Walla onion seeds. This is the collard green. Oh, you know what? I'll go around the front for that one. Another marigold, another red onion, and pepper. This one is a Trinidad scorpion pepper. We've got some cilantro in that one, a purslane in that one over there. We'll get a better picture on the other side. Our lemongrass that's still super happy. We got nothing in that one yet. This is our other one that's being sacrificed to the aphids. We're going to get seed out of this one, so I'm never harvesting that one. We've got some lettuce that I let go to seed in with our eggplant that never really eggplant. Like, it gives me time, a little baby eggplants. It's supposed to be the big ones, so hopefully we can get that one fixed this year. We've got more elephant garlic, and then this volunteer tree. This is the same kind of tree that I had when I was growing up as a kid, so we're keeping that. We've got our asparagus fern, or our asparagus that's ferned out. And all three of them survived. And this marigold that I'm about to take out because it's trying to kill an asparagus. Another marigold. More potatoes. Another marigold. I'm going to take this one out now because the marigold is crazy. We've got some carrots. Another broccoli that's gone to seed. This is another one that's gone to the aphids. We've got some celery that's gone to seed. So this will be our celery for next year because I know it's going to go everywhere before I harvest it. We've got some Jerusalem artichokes that came up from last year. Please focus on the plants, not my hand. Some Jerusalem artichokes. They're being attacked by a pest that I've fought before, and they're tedious. I don't like them. I don't know what they're called, but they've killed so many of my sunflowers. They've killed so many of my Jerusalem artichokes. They're a real pain in the butt. They look all like a dusty little flying bug. I don't like them. Some dill that's gone to seed. I need to harvest that soon. Pretty sure this bed is infested with dill seeds, so we'll have a bunch of dill next year. This is the purslane. Look at how pretty those little flowers are. They're so pretty. And then this is our collard green that made it through the summer and is in its second summer. I need to harvest some of it. There's a little bit of pest damage, like there's some aphids for sure. But you just gotta wash it real good. Oh, the cabbage worms. They're coming back. I've done 2 seasons of cabbage worms this year. I don't like it. But that's everything. Look at the potatoes. This potato bed is thriving. And these are the potatoes that I grew from potatoes that I grew. So these potatoes will hopefully be amazing potatoes. Oh, and we have this pepper plant. This one's a mystery. I don't know what it is, but it grew up right next to this hollyhock that's going to seed. That poor ghost pepper trying to reach for his life. But yeah, we're going to cover that whole area in plastic and cardboard and weed fabric. But we're going to do that tomorrow because it's way too hot already. I'm going to get up early and do it. Actually, probably not tomorrow. I got to clean out my storage unit tomorrow. This weekend, though. By this weekend, that will be covered. Look at all our figs. Oh, my hair's crazy. I just talked to that guy that whole time with crazy hair. Whatever will I do? Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.